Mama, coming home to the place where I belong. I wanna be free, be the only being that I see. Not to rise and not to fall, be at one with love and all. There is no high, no low, there's nowhere else to go except inside of your heart and be just who you are.
Hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is that you're here watching this and taking part in this practice. Welcome. Welcome to Yoga with Annette. I'm Annette Richards-Binns and I'm based in Gloucestershire, UK. And this practice, this short practice, is inviting us to really be with our mind, our body, our heart, the whole of our being. And as we practice to really give reverence and respect to this temple, this wonderful body temple that we have here with us, at this time in the world, there's so much uncertainty. Pandemic, post pandemic, so much uncertainty as things change all around us. And we can often feel like we're doing like, our life is like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And the thing is, it's still forward, we're still onwards, we're still going forwards, and we can use the opportunities where we're back, where we feel like we're set back, where we've got the setbacks, to really reflect and allow insight to come with us and opportunity to come to us to kind of help us in how we move forward again. So wherever you are, find a comfortable seat. We're going to start sitting. Cross your legs, maybe you cross them at your shins, maybe you're sitting up on something a little bit high. Find your seat, whatever that means for you. And as you do, just relax your base, relax your hips. Maybe you bring your hands to the top of your thighs and just spin the top of the thighs in, back and wide. And just get your palms and just press down, feeling that connection to the earth, to the ground underneath you. And then just relax the hands either down on the knees or up, whatever feels good in this moment. And come to your breath and just come to the feeling of your breath, noticing how it feels. And we're just going to take a look around in the space that we're in. We're going to start to inhale and turn our head and neck over our right shoulder. See everything along the way, as far as you can see, up and down. And then slowly as you exhale, come all the way back to center. Inhale, turn your head and neck to look over your left shoulder. And as you exhale, slowly come back to the center. Inhale now and start to lift the chin and look up where the ceiling meets the wall if you're indoors. As you exhale, start to drop the chin towards the chest, lowering the head and neck down. Inhale, come to center. And take a deep breath in now. And sigh any sound out. We'll begin our practice with 3 ohms. Inhale, raise the arms towards the sky. Interlace the finger, left thumb over right. Exhale together. Om. Inhale, gently draw the palms down towards your heart. Left hand on your chest, right hand on top. Together. Om. Leaving the left hand on the chest, bring your right hand down towards the earth. Together. Om. Rest there for a moment, just to give thanks. Give thanks to all your teachers. Give thanks for this practice of yoga. Give thanks for being here in this body. And then we're going to slowly release and bring your hands towards your heart. Bring the palms together again for a moment. And I invite you here now to gently close your eyes and set an intention for this practice. And as you practice, we're just going to be present with ourselves. Really being mindful of how we move, mindful of our bodies, respectful towards our bodies, and just going to the edge, but not beyond. Finding that balance and having that patience with just how we are and our bodies are. Trusting the journey and respecting the process. And you're going to slowly start to release. And now I invite you now to bring your chest forward, a gentle extension and flexion on the spine and back. Inhale, chest forward, open the arms. Exhale, round into the back. Keep going. Just one more. And now try and move the arms a little bit differently. Maybe you move them to the sides and just find your way, yeah. Just gently moving forward and back, but maybe the arms are diagonal. Crossing one arm over the next and then swapping that around as well. And then we're going to bring that to stillness. Extend the arms out. Bring both arms up on an inhale. And exhale, gently draw your hands down towards your heart. And now we're going to make our way to hands and knees, to all fours. I'm going to turn sideways. So bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And keep the knees about hip width apart, hands about shoulder width apart. Press into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, eyes to the ceiling. And as you exhale, press into your palms and round into the back. And then coming back to a flat back now. Inhale, start to lean forward just a bit, slight bend on the elbows, shoulders a little bit past the wrists. And as you exhale, set the hips back towards your heels. Inhale, start to lean forward. Exhale, send the hip back. And maybe this time, as you lean forward, maybe you lift your shin up. Maybe, maybe not. Again, listen to your body and how your body wants to move in this moment. And then we're going to settle back into a child's pose, Balasana. Bring the toes together, widen the knees, and then start to set the hip back towards the heels. And maybe you have a block or a blanket that you put underneath just to be as comfortable as you can be. Extend the arms out and then release the forehead down towards the mat. And if that doesn't work for you this morning, bring a hand into a fist and just rest the forehead right on top of the fist. Maybe it's two fists, maybe it's one. Wherever you are, just settle right here. Take a deep breath into the body, feeling the breath arriving in the back of your body. And exhale and draw the navel towards the spine. And do a couple more just like this. Big breath in. And out. And your next inhale, if your fists were under the forehead, just extend your arms out and start to press into the shins to come out. Walk the knees back in underneath the hips. Tuck the toes. Press into your palms, into the underside of the knuckles, and then start to lift the knees up slightly, and then send the hips all the way up and away from you. Feel that length in the arms. Take any weight out of the wrist and start to pedal the feet any amount. And then just walk your feet as much as you need to rest your heels down onto the mat. And then we're going to lift just the right hand off and reach back towards the outside of the left shin, right above the ankle. And then just walking as much as you need to grasp it. And then once you do, gently start to spiral your right ribs round towards your left side. And breathe. And just keep the breath nice and steady. Even inhales and exhales. Gently toning the navel towards the spine on the exhales. And then we're going to release out of that. Release your right hand down and just switch. Lift the left arm up. Reach for the right shin and then slowly start to turn. You can find a good place for your head and neck. Maybe you look right up, seeing a different perspective. Take another full breath in. And then we're going to release out of that. And then walk the feet back just a bit. Your next inhale, you're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. Bring the shoulders right above the wrist into a plank position. Lift the lower belly up. And then we're going to lower the knees down. Come halfway down. And then come all the way down on your belly. Extend all 10 toes away. Lift the head of the arm bone back. Lift the chest, the neck, the head into this cobra pose. And then we're going to release the head back down. Tuck the toes, journey through the knees, and coming back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So find yourself into a still down dog for a moment, taking a full breath in and out. And then look to the hands and slowly start to walk the hands towards the feet. Just walk it about halfway. Keep that bend on the knees. Lower the heels and start to send the hips back towards the away from the heels, so the weight's coming into the heels. Unlock the knees and keep going. Climb high onto your fingertip, or maybe you even have something that you can hold onto a little bit higher. Whatever works. Take a full breath in as you lift the sides of the waist up, and exhale, tone the navel towards the spine. So this is a functional forward fold. And then we're going to slowly release the hands. Draw the hands right up to your hips, press into the feet. And with a long spine, come all the way up. And we're going to come stand into mountain pose Tadasana. So keep the outer edges of your feet parallel. Lift the shoulders up. Turn the palms forward. And maybe you start to rock forward and back just a little bit. And then I want you to find that center. Find your center. Come to stillness. Inhale, arms reach up towards the expanse of the sky. Exhale, extend the arms down towards the earth. Twice more. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale. Keep that lift on the chest as you extend the arms down. One more time. So a little variation now. Just follow me with your breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Now as you exhale, hinge from the hip, bend the knees, and feel a sense of diving forward, releasing your head and neck down. Keep that bend on the knees. Your next inhale, bring the hands to the shin and look ahead like you're looking on the horizon. And as you exhale, fold in. Press down through the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, rise, rise all the way up. And exhale, gather the palms towards your heart. We're going to do that little flow twice more. Inhale, arms circle all the way up. Reach for the expanse of the sky. Exhale, start to bend the knees, hinge from the hips, and dive forward. Lower the head and the neck. Inhale, bring the hands to the shin and come to a flat back. Look ahead. Exhale, come right back into Uttanasana, folding. Inhale, pressing through your feet and start to rise up. And exhale, gather the palms towards your heart. One more go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, flat back. Look ahead. Exhale, folding. Inhale, press into the feet, root, and then start to rise. And exhale, gather the palms towards your heart. Take a full breath in here and out. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, gather the palms towards your heart. Now you're at the back of your mat and we're going to take a little journey up to the top of the mat. Relax the hands down. We're going to do this 2-step forward, 1 step back, just to feel it in the body too. So you start with your heels right at the back of the mat and just take 2 steps forward, 1 step, not too big, and another step. Then bring both feet together and 1 step back and then bring both feet together. And we're going to keep doing that all the way. Taking 2 steps forward, bring both feet together once you take the 2 steps. And then 1 step back. And again, notice we're still going forward. 2 step forward, bring both feet together. 1 step back, bring both feet together. And pause here for a moment. When we have these setbacks, it's a chance for us to really reflect, really look and see, to kind of draw. We have to slow down to get insight and to really be aware of opportunities that might come back that might even serve us better. Another go. 2 step forward. And 1 step back. Bring both of the feet together each time. One more time. 2 step forward. Both feet together. And 1 step back. You'll always arrive where you're meant to be. Any opportunities that's meant to be yours is there for you. It will never pass you by. And now just give yourself a little bit of a shake. Shake anything out. Shake out all this uncertainty. Shake out all your setback. Shake your legs. Shake your hips. Shake your shoulders. Shake your arms. Shake your head. Shake out all the trauma. Shake out all of the pandemic businesses. Just shake out anything you don't need right now. Anything you don't need in your life. Shake it out. Give it a shake. You can stand and shake. You can move and shake. Just shake it all out. Keep going. You notice animals in the wild, when they have any trauma, when you see them fighting, you can go and look this up. Yeah, one of the first things that them do afterwards is shake it out. Just shake it out of the body, man. Shake it out of yourself. Shake it out of your mind. Shake it all out. And then come to stillness. Come to Tadasana. We're going to bring the palms together right at the center of the chest. Right by your heart. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Remind yourself of your intention. And let any sound out. Gently open the eyes. Inhale, circle the arms up. And we're going to cross now the right wrist and lean over towards the left side. Inhale, bring the arms up and switch. Grasping the left wrist, draw the forefinger and the thumb towards each other, just the tips. Lean over towards the right. I'm going to do that one more time. So the switch, grasping the right wrist now, lean over towards the left. Come all the way back up and over to the other side. And come all the way back up. And then just sweep the arms around, crossing one wrist over the neck. Bend the knees just a couple more times. And be right at the top of your mat. Palms together. Inhale, arms reach up and slightly back. Exhale, hinge from the hip and dive forward. Allow the head and neck to release down. Your next inhale, look ahead, come to a flat back. And now as you exhale, plant the hands and we're going to step the left foot back, knee down. So keep that left foot tucked for the moment. And just look ahead, feel into the length of you. And now feel a sense of hugging to the midline, squeezing the heel to the knee, knee to the heel. And just start to rise up. Lift the sides of the waist up. And as you exhale, release both hands down, lift the back knee off, and we're going to step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet, bring your shoulders above your wrists into plank. And as you exhale, lower the knees, and then come all the way down. Extend all 10 toes away. Inhale, lift the arm bones back, look up. As you exhale, forward to the mat, journey through the knees and come back into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. As you exhale, bend that left knee and step, drag, pull, bring that left foot between the hand, lower the back knee down. Inhale, press into your front foot as you rise up. Exhale, lower both hands, lift the back knee off and push forward, lower the head and neck. Inhale, come back to that flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, fold in. Press into the feet, bend the knees, circle the arms to come all the way up. And exhale, gather the palms to the heart. So we're going to do that little flow one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Maybe go slightly back. Exhale. Dive forward. Inhale, heart lifts, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back now, lower the knee down. Inhale, press in and lift. Exhale, release the hands down and lift the back knee off, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up into plank. Lift the lower belly. Exhale, lower the knees. Lower halfway, come all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, the neck, the head. And exhale. Send your hips all the way back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, bend that right knee, step, drag, pull again. And bring that right foot between the hands, lower the back knee down. Inhale, rise up into your low lunge. Exhale, lower the hands, lift the back knee off and push forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Press into the feet, circle the arms to come up. And exhale, gather the palms towards your heart. Take a full breath in now. And let any sound out. Release the hands to the side to Tadasana. And just step the toes together. Maybe there's a gap between the heel. Or maybe you just leave the outer edges of the feet parallel. Whatever works for your body. Inhale, raise your arms up, biceps just by your ears. And as you exhale, we're going to start to hinge from the hips. Send our hips back behind you, back behind you, back behind you. Reach out long, going into chair pose. Keep going. And then we're going to interlace the fingers and imagine you're pushing your palms away from you, creating as much length between the hips, crown of the head, your hands. Take a full breath in and out. Another one here. And out. Last inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands down towards the mat and then slowly fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, look ahead. And exhale, plant the hands down. This time step the right foot back, step the left foot back. We're going into plank. And then lower the knees. And then bring the tops of the feet together and set the hips back into child's pose. Release the forearms down on the mat. And take some deep breaths in now, accessing the breath in the back of the body, back of the lungs, back of the heart. And as you exhale, gently turn the navel towards the spine. A couple more just like this. And then slowly start to wobble yourself up. Maybe you do a little rock from side to side. And come to sitting up on your heels. And we're going to shift immediately around. And just bring the feet out in front of us. Bring your heels close in a bit. Knees together maybe. Ankles together. And then bring your left forearm underneath both knees. Extend your right arm up. Sweep that palm back behind you and then release it back behind you. So we're going into a twist. But before you twist, find that length all the way up from the hips. Lift the spine up out of the pelvis, up and out the crown of the head. And then slowly start to turn the head and the neck to look over your right shoulder. Inhale fully. And exhale. I'm going to unwind, so we're going to lift that right arm and bring the right forearm underneath. Extend the left hand up. And then same thing on this side. Gently spin it all the way back. Find that length first. And then slowly turn on your exhale to look over your left shoulder. Take a full breath in. Inhale, come all all the way back, bringing the left forearm underneath the right. And I invite you now to just hug in for a little bit, just almost like you're a little tiny seed. Planting seeds are really powerful. And as we plant our seeds of intention for our lives, we can really spend that time, that slow time, that reflection time to nurture them, to water them, to help them to grow. And sometimes things come in the way and weeds grow up around them and we get the little setbacks, but we can still move forward. And we know that what's meant to be for us will be there for us. Slowly release, and we're going to come to lie on our backs. So bring your bottom down first and then bring your back all the way down. And as you arrive, just draw your heels close into your bottom for a moment. Then draw the right knee in towards your chest and just hug that in. And then the left knee in towards your chest. Hug that in. And then I invite you to just do a little rock from one side to the next. Just roll through the spine from one side to the next. Almost to the edge, but you don't quite fall over. And then all the way back around to the edge. Going through that center of you. All the way back to center now for a moment. And then release the hands down to the side and extend your right foot up and your left foot up just for a moment. Feel that space between your two shoulders and your two hips, that support underneath you. And then extend the right arm up, release the shoulder down and the left arm up. And I feel into a sense like someone is helping you, holding you, supporting you, like almost like you're like a puppet. So holding onto your ankles and your wrist, and then relax the arms and legs. Just feel that sense of being held from above and being supported underneath. And your soles of your feet are like, imagine you got a tray on your foot. Relax through the legs. The knees can be bent, the elbows can be bent. Take a full breath in here. Feeling into that sense of being held and being supported. And then we're going to slowly release all of that. Allow the knees to drop down towards the bottom. The heels to drop down. Bring the hands to the side for a moment. And as you breathe in, lift the nose towards the knee, knee towards the nose. And as you breathe out, relax the back of the skull on the mat. And we're going to extend the arms out from the shoulders out to the sides and send both knees over to the left side and turn your head to the right. Just breathe here. Some of you maybe perhaps can bring that left hand on top of the right knee. Maybe, maybe not. Find what feels good. Take another breath in. Relax the right shoulder down. And then if you've got the hand on the knee, bring it back out to the side. And then we're going to bring the head and both knees back to the center. And switch. So sending both knees over to the right and turn the head towards the left. Maybe you bring your right hand on top of your left knee, maybe not. Relax the left shoulder down. And just come into the flow of your breath. Slowly release that right hand. Bring the knee and the head back to the center. And now we're going to hug in now. Lift the nose towards the knee, knee towards the nose. Squeeze. Coming back into that seat. And then on your exhale, release the back of the head on the mat and lower the feet onto the mat. And then start to extend the legs out and away from you. Extend the arms up. And just enjoy a big stretch. Imagine you're like a star. Extend through all your lips. Inhale, draw the breath into the core of you, right into the center. And exhale out through your limbs. One more time. Inhale, bring all the support, all the positive energy, all you need in that nourishing inhale into the center of you. And exhale out. Release the hands down to the sides of the body. And we'll be here for a short time in Shavasana. Just let yourself be. This is an important pose and part of our practice as well, to have that time to just be, to be still. Let go of the legs, let go of the arms, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Relax your belly, your abdomen, relax your entire face, back of the skull, your jaw. Come to that space between your eyebrows and just soften that area. And gently close your eyes to the degree of your comfort. And just be right into the fullness behind the eyes. Let yourself be just for a moment. And mind the time. If you need a longer time to rest there, you can stop the video and take that time, but we'll be here for a good minute. Start to bring some movement in your fingers and your toes, into your wrists and your ankles, into your arms and legs. Extend the arms above the head and then start to bend one knee followed by the other. And then you're going to shift the hips to the left as you roll to your right side and just rest there for a moment. And maybe you can reflect here on the intention that you set for the practice. And then slowly press it into your left hand. Bring yourself up to sitting. And just come to an easy seat for a moment. Bring the palms together. Rest your left hand on your chest and your right hand on top. And just close your eyes for a moment. We can always learn from setbacks. My mother used to always say, every disappointment is always for good. Rejection is protection. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, always moving forwards. I invite you to just sense the beating of your heart now underneath your palms. Just notice. And breathe as if you breathe in. Take a deep breath into your heart space. And out from your heart space. Just do that a couple times. 'Times. 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 ' And I invite you now to think in your life, something in your life that you're truly grateful for, and really feel how it feels in the body, that gratefulness, that appreciation for something in your life. And bring to mind now something in this world that you're truly grateful for. Fresh water, maybe. Something in this world that you're truly grateful for. And just one more. Something about you that you really appreciate about yourself. Maybe it's being able to do this practice, to having this body that works. Something about you. And just really feel gratitude. Bring the palms together now and we'll close the way we started with 3 ohms. Exhale fully, sending the breath down and out the body. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Thank you for your practice. Blessed be.